Before we start, 99% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel, so if you enjoy my content, do support the channel. Thank you, and let's begin the video.
What if I told you that a seemingly innocent Roblox Tycoon game was actually created by someone documenting their real-life obsession? Today, we're diving deep into Sarah's House Tycoon, a game that looks simple on the surface but hides one of the most disturbing stories on Roblox. This is a game created by someone known only as I Miss You Tycoon. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what happened to Sarah. Let's investigate. When you first join Sarah's House Tycoon, something immediately feels wrong. Instead of spawning into a typical Tycoon building area, you find yourself inside a school. There are students scattered around, a teacher at the front, and a chalkboard with some very strange rules written on it. Rule number 1. Do not type Sarah. Rule number 2. Do not share what you've seen. Rule number 3. Do not touch droppers. Rule number 4. Take this game seriously. These aren't normal Tycoon rules. These are warnings. And of course, like anyone would, let's break the first rule and type Sarah in the chat to see what happens. The moment you type Sarah's name, everything changes. You're instantly teleported into a dark room with the date June 2nd plastered all over the walls. In the center of this room stands a figure holding a shotgun. This isn't just any random character, this is the game's creator, I Miss You Tycoon. And he's telling us something. When you approach this person, a photo flashes on screen, followed by the sound of banging, a door opening, and then a gunshot. After this sequence, you're immediately kicked from the game with the message, "You've been kicked out of this experience." The game originally showed an actual face in that photo, presumably Sarah's, but it was removed due to Roblox's policy against real people's faces appearing in games. But that date, June 2nd, is important. Remember it because it's the key to this entire mystery. After respawning, let's take a closer look at that school. If you examine the classroom carefully, you'll notice something disturbing. There are 2 empty seats. 2 students are missing from this class. One of those seats belongs to Sarah. The other belongs to the creator of this game, the stalker. They're both absent, and soon you'll discover exactly why. But before we get there, let's explore the area behind the school, because what you find there will send chills down your spine. Behind the school, there's a locked dumpster with chains wrapped around it. When you approach this dumpster, you hear something that will haunt you. Banging, screaming, the sounds of someone trapped inside. This is where Sarah is, or at least what's left of her. But you can't open it yet. You'll need to find a key first, and that key is hidden deep within the Tycoon itself. Let's start building. The main objective of this Tycoon is simple but deeply unsettling. You're literally rebuilding Sarah's real house, piece by piece. Every button you press, every dollar you collect, brings you closer to recreating the home of this person. You start with the basic structure, then add the garage, the furniture, the bathroom, the bedrooms. Everything is meticulously detailed, but here's where it gets truly terrifying. When you unlock the car, you'll notice something underneath it. A person. Hiding. Crouched beneath Sarah's vehicle. This is the stalker. This is the game's creator. This is the person who's been watching Sarah, following her every move. The fact that this detail is included in the game means this wasn't just a crush or admiration. This was obsession, documented in a Roblox game for everyone to see. After building the entire house, the last purchasable item is the shed. It costs significantly more money than anything else, and there's a reason for that. This shed holds the darkest secret of the entire game. When you first walk inside, it looks normal. There's a shovel and a hammer on the walls, standard shed items. But if you move your cursor along the back wall, you'll find a hidden clickable spot that reveals a secret room. Inside this room, a disturbing audio file begins playing. The date June 2nd echoes repeatedly. The walls are covered with photos, real photos. In the center stands an NPC labeled Yearbook Photo, confirming that the image we've been seeing is from an actual school yearbook. The photos on the wall show the stalker at Sarah's real house standing by her shed next to no trespassing signs. These are real locations. One creator even analyzed the audio using a spectrogram and discovered hidden images embedded in the sound file. The spectrogram reveals a photo of a shed with the text North Carolina next to it, confirming this took place in a real location. Inside this secret room, there's one more object you can interact with: a key. Once you collect it, you need to type Sarah again to return to the dark room with the stalker and the shotgun. But this time, don't approach him. Instead, go to the corner of the room and walk through the wall. You'll glitch through and eventually teleport back to the main game area. Now, with the key in hand, return to that locked dumpster behind the school. Click on it, and it finally opens. Inside, you see hair and blood, the remains of Sarah, and then an address appears on screen. 7400 Old US Highway, North Carolina. If you search this address, you'll find it leads directly to a regional landfill, a place where waste is buried and covered with soil. The stalker disposed of Sarah's body here, and now the game kicks you out with one final message. By the time you're reading this, it will be too late. Error code 267. The stalker was never caught. So let's piece together the full story. There was a person named Sarah who attended a school, presumably in North Carolina. Someone in her class became obsessed with her. This person, the creator of the game, began stalking her, following her, hiding under her car, taking photos of her house. And then on June 2nd, something terrible happened. Sarah disappeared. The stalker disposed of her remains in a dumpster, then moved her to a landfill to cover up the crime. And instead of being caught, this person created a Roblox game, documenting every single detail of their obsession and their crime. But here's the question everyone wants answered. Is this real? Did someone actually die? The answer is no. This entire story is an ARG, an alternate reality game. A closer examination of Sarah's photo reveals it's photoshopped. The eyes and mouth appear edited from different sources. The creator of this mystery has been identified as the YouTuber Systix, who specializes in analog horror content. Sarah's House Tycoon was crafted as an elaborate horror experience, designed to blur the line between fiction and reality. And honestly, it's one of the most effective horror stories on Roblox. It works because it feels real. The attention to detail, the hidden secrets, the uncomfortable premise of a stalker documenting their obsession. It preys on our deepest fears about privacy and safety. Sarah's House Tycoon proves that horror doesn't need jump scares or monsters. Sometimes, the scariest stories are the ones that feel like they could actually happen. Even though this is fiction, it serves as a reminder of how easily someone can document another person's life without their knowledge. If you want to experience this mystery yourself, the game is still available on Roblox. Just remember the rules. Take it seriously, and don't share what you've seen. What do you think about this game? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the darkest corners of Roblox. Until next time.
Yes, I out of eyes tryna put me on a t-shirt. Shorty want me so